Hey everyone, welcome to Makin Scents. If you've been in before, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate seeing you here. And if this is your first time checking out my channel, welcome aboard. Today we're going to visit a fragrance from the house of Nishane. We're going to look at First Impression of Hacivat. Stay tuned. So as I mentioned, today we're going to be looking at a fragrance from the house of Nishane. The fragrance is called Hacivat, and there's so many different pronunciations and or ways to say that according to the internet and different way that people have said it before. This one right here is the box, still in the wrapper. So I'm going to start getting this open right now and do a true first impression right in front of each and every one of you. Now, as you can see by it still being sealed, I haven't sprayed it, I haven't tested it. This is not one that I got a decant of. It was one that I knew at some point in time I was going to definitely pick up myself. I just didn't know how long it would take to get it. So I have seen some different reviews on this. I don't remember what everyone said. All I do remember is that it was listed as positive. So let's open this guy up. It's got this little sheath around it, as you saw in that original. Ooh, the box is a really nice texture. So this guy right here, it's just a sheath around it. Toss it over there. The box itself, it's really nice, clean looking. It's got a drawer on the side there, some stuff there. The back has this little logo on it. And then the actual fragrance slides out from the side. Cool. This is Extrait de Parfum. When you open it up, you get this. I'm trying to make it as easy for you to see as possible. I'm gonna hide my face, see if it focuses on that instead. And now I've slid that out of the way. But the materials are really like a soft matte finish in there. And here's the beast. It's a nice pillow, little padding. This is the big bottle. Originally I was gonna go for the 50 ml, I believe it is. This is the 100 ml. I believe I picked this one up off of one of the Facebook groups. If you guys know Kushik, I picked it up from him. Great guy, super friendly. So there's that really nice looking face. There's the top, the bottle cap. Let's show the bottom. See if I get that focus. And we're gonna pop it open. So the cap's really heavy, really dense. This whole thing is a nice presentation. It's funny because the white on this is actually like a matte finish, just like the bottle or like the box it came in. Here's your sprayer. And again, this is just a first impression. I haven't had a chance to really go nuts in this yet. I'm going to put the cap on real quick and do one more quick little. Hold it up there for you. See if that shows nice and clear. According to Fragrantica, the main accords are woody, citrus, fruity, earthy, and sweet. So for me, this one here is pretty intriguing to me, and I'm not sure if it's going to be more of a summer fragrance, spring fragrance, or all around. I do have a thing over here from their website. It says the top notes are bergamot, pineapple, grapefruit. Heart notes are jasmine, patchouli, and cedarwood. And the base notes are clearwood, oak moss, and dry timberwood. Let's give it a shot. I'm going to spray this one on my hand. I do not have a frag on my hand right now until that spray. So I'll give it a moment. Sorry for scratching my nose. Okay, so I can absolutely see how, even reading the top notes and such, you can see how people would relate this possibly to something that's similar to a Ventus or something like that. From Creed, of course, if you don't know where a Ventus comes from. I can definitely smell, I want to say it's the bergamot, the pineapple maybe, or if the bergamot's taking place of the pineapple. But those two together are very strong, very smooth. It's like a nice creamy citrus smell. That's it. On first impression, it's a really nice smell. I am a fan of Aventus. I'm a fan of a bunch of the fragrances that smell like or similar to Aventus. This is like a really smooth version of that. It's still got a little bit of a kick or spice That might be the patchouli. It's funny because ever since I got Patchouli by Molinard, I've been able to pick that fragrance out or that component out a lot better when I'm smelling different fragrances. And it isn't the most appealing to me when it first gets sprayed in most cases, unless the blend or the mixture is really good. But once it dries down, patchouli actually smells very nice. Now, for me anyways. But yeah, the citruses push through. It's almost like the three of the citruses are married perfectly well. They're blended great. I mean, this really is a nice composition. So you had bergamot, pineapple, and grapefruit. Those three components, you can almost smell as one, with the ability to kind of pull them out a little bit independently, if that even makes sense. It's almost like a perfect stew. You know, you go to take a bite and mixed together, it's just flawless. But when you have a bean or you have some sort of a piece of meat or whatever the thing is that you put in your stew, they still have their own independence. And that's what these things on the top notes are sticking out for me. Plus that patchouli component, that's coming through strong for me. Well, so my first impression is that's pretty much it. You got to remember, first impression is the time that I put this to my nose and I just share that with you. It doesn't mean it's a full-on review. And at some point I will do a full review of this one here because I definitely want to. I'll probably wear this the next couple of days, get a good idea what it's like. Give it a few more days after that and then do a review. But I said on one of my last few videos, I realized I did like 6 or 7 first impressions. And I've only gone back to do like 1 or 2 of the actual full reviews afterwards. So I'm going to continue going back to those and get those things fully reviewed for you. But as far as this one goes, Hacivat by Nishane, that's a definite winner for me. So that's a wrap. Hopefully you enjoyed my take on Nishane's Hacivat in my first impression. You got to experience this for the first time with me right here, right now. I personally think it's a really nice fragrance, a smoother, milkier, or creamier version of Aventus or Aventus from Creed. Do me a favor, have you tried this fragrance? Let me know down below. Have you tried anything else from Nishane? Let me know down in the comments as well. If you liked the video today, click that like button. If you enjoy the content that I put out there, I'd really appreciate you clicking the subscribe button. It's not forced, but if you do decide to click it, I'd appreciate that as well. Like I said, though, the comments are more important than anything else because I love when you guys interact with me, and I love responding with each and every one of you. And now remember, if you're making the world a better place, just one spray at a time, then to me, you're just making sense. Until next time.